You can see I got dirty dishes in here. Turn that on right there. Let me show you inside the thing. Welcome back to The Practical Woodsman. I'm Rut, the creator and host of The Practical Woodsman. That's right. It's my genius which brought this all into existence. Scientists and philosophers everywhere, studying my noggin, try to figure out how it works and harness its powers. I'm going to put together a kitchen sink. That's right. A kitchen sink. A portable kitchen sink that you should be able to use in any kind of base camp or anything like that. And I haven't even really taken a gander at this thing yet, but I was going to put it together for myself anyway, and I thought, well, might as well just record myself doing it so that you guys can get a look at it and see what it's all about. Before we get into this, we got to do the musical introduction to get us all in the mood. Winkety winkety. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back when that's over. Put a camp up right here. Interesting. So this is the sink part, it appears. This appears to be the sink. It's fancy. Show what the sink looks like underneath there. Piece of paper there. Get that out of there. This here is actually the faucet. I'm not sure how that faucet works, if that's a rechargeable battery or what that is. Looks like maybe it's a rechargeable faucet there. That locks there on the back. So if you lift that up, it's got these little tabs here. And those should lock that up. There you go. Well, that's fancy. I'm going to have to do another video where I just come up with my own solution rather than a purchased solution for these sorts of things. This here feels like aluminum and like some kind of a synthetic panel there that this sink is going to be made out of. It's super light, but it feels sturdy. That's what I want. Alright, that material right there is particle board. So it's a kind of particle board right there. Yeah, looks like 2 thin sheets of particle board with like cork or something in the middle. Little door. So the way this thing works, I believe, from the pictures I saw, is that it uses 2 buckets, or 2, like collapsible buckets inside the structure of this sink. And you got one with clean water, that's where the clean water gets pulled out of. And then the other collapsible bucket is a gray water collapsible bucket. And the idea is just to be able to set this thing up in like a base camp and have the convenience of actually having a sink at the base camp. I plan on taking this out next day or two and testing her out, so maybe I'll shoot some video of that too, let everybody see the thing in actual use. This thing did not come with instructions, so let me see if I can find some instructions. Let's see. Portable sink. Comes with an openable door. Well, I ain't sure I want to put on an openable door. I think maybe the frame of this thing would just be fine, and it would cut down some weight if I left off a couple doors. Assembly guide. Here we go. Let's try that. These here just slide on the corners so that you don't have these inverted corners there. I reckon these plastic things here also go on the corners, inside the corners, like this. There we go. Pretty sure these plastic parts right here are what I use to put the door in its place. Yeah, it's USB-C rechargeable pump sink. Look at that. Look at that. Highfalutin. There you go. Wash your hands there in the sink. Not bad. These are the buckets right here. This is the fresh water, and this goes inside, of course. All right, well, we're gonna take a break right here, and next thing we know, I should have this thing outside around the camp, and we'll show off some more of it there. So here's this sink in use. You can see I got dirty dishes in here. And here's the way this works. Turn that on right there. And let's see here. There we go. It's got different settings, and depending on the setting, it'll shut itself off. So you determine how much water you want it to use. Press the button once, it goes, and then stops on its own, so that you don't waste a bunch of water. Let me show you inside the thing. Well, because this thing is lined up over the gray water tank, I'm hesitant to open that up, but here we go. See there? There's the gray water. It nestles right now underneath there. And here's the fresh water. Right there. And the freshwater tank is quite smaller than the gray water tank. But I reckon it holds about 3 gallon, maybe something like that. It's a pretty good deal. And you know, frankly, I'm tempted to just take this off. Just leave the sink open there all the time, because I don't see any point in this other than it just looks good. But it adds weight, and it's kind of unnecessary. Let's show off the camp here a little bit. See, behind me there is the cook area. Right here is the kitchen that I was showing off a little bit earlier. With the sink, kitchen sink, everything, and the kitchen sink. My fancy pantsy kettle, my stainless steel fry pan, Coleman stove. Over here's power. Show you what that's doing. Got a power bank there, but big power, I don't know what they call those, electric generator. And let me show you the bathroom area. This is the bathroom right here. Pretty good setup. Got everything taken care of today.